Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Quick look here again at Filecoin, seeing what's going on. We're going to double check a couple of important factors here, such as this most recent support level, what I think is $8.50 as a close approximate. And then, of course, decide if we want to keep our trade open. So we did take some nice profits, 25% in 13 hours there from a long from 880 to 920, if I recall correctly. So we're going to see if that's going to be worthwhile or not. So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. I love to teach people to trade. I hope you can learn something today. If you want to become a better trader, CryptoCash.tech is the site, link down below. We've got a trading academy, community, and signals group. It's a lot of fun. We're all learning and growing together. So thanks again to my current community members for being an awesome part of my life. Really appreciate you. So 850, we got this lower level liquidity here that got swept just a moment ago. Makes sense. That's very common because we had some late longs here once the price started crossing that 860 range. We can also see here about $9.30, a heavier concentration liquidation above the price action. So does it seem probable that that could get swept? Yes. Is that a guarantee? No. Anywhere between $9.30 and $10 is the next target range based on liquidation. Again, does that happen all the time? No, of course not. But generally speaking, we cross this 0.382 fib level. I do think that that is very probable to be able to see that 0.5, 0.618, that upwards of $10 level and get swept here soon. So from a bird's eye view, Filecoin still looks pretty solid. All things considered here, establishing higher lows and tentative higher highs on smaller time frames, unlike other coins that are just completely synonymous with Bitcoin. So far today, we have a bearish engulfing candle. It's not fantastic. We can see that we are under 50 on the RSI still. Didn't break above, unfortunately. That 0.382 fib level holding. Money flow index coming down and stochastic swinging up. Also see MACD diverging or still not quite converging. No matter how you look at it, these are not truly bearish signs, but they're not bullish signs either. We're below the 20-day SMA here, so generally speaking, we just got to pay attention to Filecoin. It is behaving a lot better than Bitcoin, but in general, it's certainly looking, I would just say fair to middling at this point. Not great, not terrible. We're right at that level. Keep in mind we got a tremendous amount of support at 820, so that did provide a little bit of support, or giving me some safety taking that long yesterday because we have a ton of support below the price action right now. So I like to see that, okay? Those are very positive signs. Now, 4-hour time frame, is this extremely beneficial? Well, let's double check this here. We're below all 4 moving averages. That's typically disadvantageous. Again, we got that slight support at 820, but pretty much a lot of resistance above us. We can also see we've broken below 50 on the RSI, stochastic swinging down, and money flow index coming down with it. And coincidentally, we got a MACD divergence here on the horizon. These are generally construed as bearish activities or bearish signs. Okay, so Filecoin certainly doesn't look great. Does that absolutely mean it's going to continue lower? No, because once again, we have established higher lows, and that's a positive sign so far. Granted, the higher low hasn't been confirmed yet because we haven't essentially pivoted or bounced. But generally speaking, a lot of this hinges on Bitcoin. Even though Filecoin is fairly independent of Bitcoin, it's still due to Bitcoin's manipulation, so to speak. It's absolutely one of those things. So we can see Asian market opened up pretty poor last night, pulled Bitcoin back, and Filecoin's been honoring the last 12 hours of Bitcoin's divergence. So Filecoin pulls back when Bitcoin does, but it did well and responded quicker than other coins. So again, I still think Filecoin has a tremendous potential to recover, but there's no other way around it. You can't sugarcoat it. The 4-hour time frame looks pretty bearish. Hourly time frame too, have we broke below the cloud? That is the true question. We're testing the lower lead. This reaffirms that support at 845, or just, I'm going to say round number 850. Lower, the lagging span is underneath the price action, which generally is construed as a bearish divergence. Same thing with the conversion line below baseline. We just have this last line of defense here. So I'd say closure at 850 or higher today would be beneficial. That's paramount. Closing below that, we could very well see Filecoin shift to a bearish sentiment. But once more, I'm going to wait, obviously, to consider any of that. We've taken a solid amount of profit on our trade right now. What you do is you adjust your stop loss to break even, which had you done that, you would have been in and out of the trade with profit. Okay, so again, that's one way to strategize. The other way, of course, is to leave the position open, which I like to do personally. I don't like to adjust my stop loss to break even after my first trade, just because I've been trading for a very long time and I'm okay with letting trades ride based on my technical analysis. Because again, my stop loss is usually an invalidation. I trigger very few stop losses, so I don't mind letting it ride. In this example here, I think Filecoin is worth keeping open, even though we're getting close to potential invalidation. We're not there yet. Okay, so let's just wait it out, folks. See where we're at. I do personally feel like we're going to see a decently green weekend, some recovery here because a lot of alts have been getting battered and hit pretty hard this whole last week rather. Even though they did increase fairly strong when the FOMC meeting came out, all the minutes, that type of positive momentum, it was quickly swept up yesterday too. So I think some stability is coming this weekend. If we can just get Bitcoin to close where it's at or higher today, I think we'll be in solid shape. So I would say no move is the best move, but that's just me personally. What are your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. Please like the video before you discontinue watching, and obviously make sure you reference Bitunix. Highly recommend using them. They are no KYC or VPN recommended exchange. Our community exclusively uses them, mainly because we're primarily in the US and Canada. We got a lot of members across the world, of course, but either way, nice benefit rewards if you use the link to register. Check them out. I hope you have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.